with a finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't start coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much.
All right. Cool, cool, cool. What up, everyone? Welcome to the Neon Podcast. Hope everyone's having a good night. Got people streaming in, connecting. Daniel Nario, I see you in the chat. What's up, man? Thanks for joining me tonight.
What's
Um,
up, Daniel?
damn, Daniel. So here we are, episode 27. It's not quite 420, but it's 4220. Um, so I'm joined today by some lovely individuals this evening, as you can see. We have the return of the legend himself, the Legend 27, the man who wants to feed you Korean barbecue in that podcast photo. Want to introduce yourself, good sir?
That's me. I'm Kemp. I was supposed to be the support, but I've been slacking past few episodes.
It's all good, man. It's all good. All right, which one
But
of you? Oh, you're gonna say something?
no, but I'm here today for Neron.
Yay, love you. Um, which one of you lovely ladies want to introduce yourself next? Either of you?
Uh,
Jessica's muted.
Okay, Cherie, go ahead.
I don't know. What am I supposed to introduce myself like?
Your name, little about yourself. That's it. Also, you should also say whether you're an introvert, extrovert, or like if you're like a split, like a percentage of whatever each you are.
Oh, Kemp didn't say that, so
All
he
right, Camp, go.
can.
All right, I'm like 80-20 introvert.
80-20. Okay, cool.
Dang. Yeah. So my name is Cherie. I play games. Um, and I'm a software developer. But I would say for introvert extrovert, I've been called like a shy extrovert, so maybe that. But uh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe 50-50. Whatever I
Maybe.
feel like.
Got you.
It's
Cool.
definitely 50-50.
Yeah, I get it. So you can sway. I'm pretty similar, but I'll explain that later. And the lovely individual we have on the left photo, posing so nicely. May you introduce yourself? Just playing Animal Crossing, damn it.
I understand her priorities now.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's
Yeah,
bunny season. We have
yeah.
to get all the Easter eggs.
Is that really what's happening?
Yeah, you have to
Oh,
find all the Easter eggs before I think the 17th.
holy! All right, Neron, go introduce her.
What the? She just messaged me. My mic ain't working. It was working like 3 minutes
Yeah, it was
ago.
working.
What the? No. Her mic isn't working.
Oh, rip her mic.
I was like, no, my mic is clearly working. You can hear me.
All right, go introduce her as she gets her mic working.
Okay, this is Jess. She's a student from Cal State San Marcos. She likes to play Animal Crossing and go into raves and music. Uh, uh, what's your? I don't know if you're an introvert or an extrovert. Like what your percentage breakdown would be.
All
So,
right, just put words in her mouth right now.
she's 100% extrovert.
I knew it.
No,
Fucking
sorry.
labels,
Let's
man.
let's be fair. Let's be fair. 90, 90, 90, 10. She says
I thought you were
70%
gonna say something
intro,
absurd.
70% intros, 30% extra.
I thought you were gonna be like a 90-40 or something. Like what?
I can't math, dude. We got John Hermoso in the chat. Stay safe over there, everyone. In the Philippines. Mark, stay safe there. John, both in the Philippines. All right, cool. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the podcast. So, yeah, today's just gonna be a podcast about uh being an introvert or an extrovert, whatnot. Jess, does your mic work yet?
Oh yes.
Cool,
Nice.
cool. Do you want? However I introduced you, you know, your turn's over. Uh,
Oh, okay.
oh, do you have?
I'll just collect eggs on my island. That's fine.
She was playing
She,
Animal Crossing.
oh my God, it's Easter eggs, and it just turned April.
No,
That's
I
not
was
even.
paying attention and then I was talking and then the green thing didn't come up. So I was like, wait a minute.
Uh-oh. Okay, I mean, it's working now, so there you go. Um, cool. So yeah, today we'll be just talking about introverts, extroverts, how we're handling this COVID-19 lockdown, just like, you know, everything in between, stuff related, stuff not related. Who cares? It's a podcast. Talk about whatever we want. So guys, it looks like we're all. Oh no, I didn't say my breakdown. So you guys are Cherry's most of the most even so far. Right now, I would say I'm a 60-40 introverted. So now that I think about it, I think I should have brought someone extroverted on, but that was Janice, and she's gonna go play Animal Crossing on her friend's island. So
You gotta make the best of it.
I know. So there you go, guys. So I don't know if I've done like introverted, extroverted podcast before. Kemp, have we done that? Or we did the
Mm,
intuition one, right?
we
The
kind of we kind of like brushed through it. Kind of. We like kind of talked about it, but not really a whole podcast about it.
Right, because we were like talking about human intuition and people how people like grow up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like a long time ago, probably over a year ago. But I don't know, for you guys, especially like Kemp and Jess, since you guys are more strongly introverted, but Cherie, you can answer the question too. Like, how do you guys feel about being around like groups of people or groups of friends? Or if there's a difference between being a group with your friends versus being a group of like new people or strangers, basically.
Um, when I'm with like my friends that I've known for a while, it's easier because it's like you have like this bond with them and everything. But if it's like new people, then I usually don't talk. I just stand there and then I just wait for them to come to me. And if it gets too awkward, then I just go to someone. Or I just prefer to be in like a group with someone I know, like at least one person I know.
Oh, okay. So let's say like you're not in you're in just a group of complete strangers. Is it just really say difficult for you?
I'd say so. Like I literally just joined a sorority this semester and it was going kind of like on bid day I legit knew only one person. And then everyone else I didn't know. But then everyone else seemed to know each other already and I'm just like, well,
Well, a sorority,
dang. I don't
sorority,
even know what to do.
a sorority, pretty good social event. So that's where this is where your social skills will hopefully grow.
There you go.
Hopefully, we'll see.
What about you guys, Sherry or Kemp? Either of you want to take a stab
Um,
at it?
so probably with like a group of strangers, I think I cope with it pretty well. I wouldn't say like I wouldn't say like I stay quiet. Like I try to make conversation with them. I probably make conversation like small talk with like strangers better than when like small friends. Cause with like with good friends. Cause with good friends like you just like can talk about anything with. Uh,
Gotcha. Cool. So I mean, it just really depends on like how you want to assess your own situation, basically. A little bit. Yeah. What about you, Sherry?
I think I'm generally the same actually. I kind of I guess it's for me it's very like I said 50-50 because like it's kind of like if the other person has more confidence than me and I sense that I'll be more shy. But then like if they're more shy then I'll be more
oh, I
confident.
get that. I get
That's
that a
really
lot.
weird. But
Yeah,
yeah.
I understand that.
No, you just like match their energy level, basically. Sorta. Am I getting read on that right, or am I wrong?
Kinda.
Yeah, I would say kind of.
Cool, cool, cool. I mean, for me anyways, like it also depends on like who I'm with, but for me it also just depends on like the context. 'Cause like let's say at work I'm like pretty quiet at work or like even of social events that I don't really know anyone until I get to meet like, one person that I think is cool and we have a good laugh, but for the most part, like I try to be uh the devil's advocate kind of personality. Like if it's a group and like we're supposed to be having fun, but no one's really like everyone's shy, I'll be like the person to take initiative.
Yeah, for sure.
But if everyone's loud and like is full of energy, I'll be the calm and quiet one if I don't know them as much. So I don't know. That's how I tackle those situations.
Hmm.
But for me, who's being slightly more introverted, it's just like regardless of what action I take, it does take a bit more personal energy to do what I'm doing and just even out the emotional playing field of whatever scenario I'm in. So.
Yeah, I'm definitely the same. I think I do that same thing too. Like if I'm hosting an event similar to like when you're hosting your podcast or whatever, I'll probably be able to take more initiative.
Mhm.
But if it's like someone else's podcast, I guess I'm a little more like chill.
Yeah, but I think definitely for like people I'm closer to, like especially let's say like a group of friends that I'm used to talking with, let's say any of you guys or the people we hang out with, I'm usually more extroverted. I'm definitely louder. I'll voice what I want to say, unless I'm in a bad mood and I just don't want to talk to anybody. But that's different, because I'm definitely like emotionally driven.
Mhm.
I don't know, but for you guys, it's like, what is there like a motivation, or rather on the opposite side, like a discouragement for you to be interactive or shy, or if you're more introverted, like how much energy it takes to interact with people? Like, does that um, play a big role in how you interact with people, or just in general how you navigate life?
I think it does. I think for the most part, when I'm shy, it's because um, I'm kind of scared, like how other people will perceive my actions, or like if they misjudge me and don't like me, then I'm like super careful about that. But yeah, that's for the most part the reason why I'm usually shy or hesitant about talking.
Mm.
Yeah, like I can't deal with people that have too much energy, like too much social energy.
Mm.
Not like stamina, but like like someone that's always gonna be like always has something to talk about. Cause I don't think my brain functions that fast for like conversation. Like the social part of my brain doesn't function that fast.
Mm.
Like you'll able to comprehend it piece by piece, but the longer they keep going and giving out more energy, the
Yeah,
harder it is for you to get everything through your system.
yeah, exactly. I'm just like at a certain point, I'm just like, wait, say it again? What?
Okay, okay. Jess, what about you?
Uh,
Mm, I'm basically like the same as both of them. Like if someone gives me too much energy, I'm just like, wait, can we go back to the like I have to like write notes down one time when someone was talking because they were just like talking about something and I couldn't keep up. So I either had to ask them to repeat it or just like continue with it and try to comprehend what they're doing later on. But yeah, that's just I'm just like a mix of both of them.
Gotcha, gotcha. So, just to say what's up, people in the chat. Roger, thanks for joining us. And it looks like Mark is sponsoring our podcast. um, the Stay Safe, the Stay Safe Out There podcast sponsor. All right, cool. Um, but just back to the topic, anyways. It's for the sake of interacting with people or just like being the extroverted. For me, anyways, just to talk from that side of the perspective, being an extrovert, but also knowing introverted tendencies, I also try to consider what people who are a little bit more shy or a little bit more introverted think and like how they're processing the situation because it's like I like to give off like good energy, good vibes, and get everyone excited, but if someone's not as into it or they're just shy, I have to take that into consideration on how I take that into consideration on how it would make them be more comfortable or make it more enjoyable for them to be in whatever situation that we're in together,
Mhm. I think that's really good. I think that's really good for like if being able to gauge like how the other person feels is a really good skill to have.
Yeah, so I mean, okay, so because of this, we, me and Sherry are a little bit more adaptable, Kemp just a little bit more introverted, but so how are you guys handling this lockdown? Like, how do you feel about like being kept at home? You can't really interact with your friends in person or anyone outside of your household for that matter, and like, you know, doing what you do at home, like maybe not even going out to work. How is it for you guys?
So instead of playing board games in person, we're playing board games online.
Oh yeah, board game simulator.
Yeah, tabletop simulator,
Oh yeah, that.
wonderful product by the way.
I've been playing Jackbox a lot.
Oh, Jackbox, is pretty fun too. Pretty
Dude,
fun, yes.
you know they had a sale on Jackbox, all 6 Jackboxes for $100. I was like, ooh, who wants to chip in? I'll buy it.
Yeah, I was like a 4 pack or what?
6 pack, dude. Six.
Oh no, only one person needs it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Oh, that's
I'll
pretty
chip in,
OP.
dude. But yeah,
Yeah,
this,
no, but yeah, going back, it's I mean, so my friend group it's pretty easy to just like interact online. Like it's nice to interact in person. Like we'll go out, get boba, eat dinner, but like I think we're coping with it pretty decently. I can't wait to see them again though.
oh, I feel
Mm,
that.
same. You can also play D&D like remote too.
Do you play D&D, Sherry?
I played once, but I just listen to my friends play now because it's too much of a time commitment.
Yeah,
Dang it. I feel like this is the perfect time for us to play the D&D online.
it honestly is.
It honestly is, dude. If we can get a
It
party, I'm
honestly
down. You
is.
down?
All
Come.
right,
Yes.
Who's the end though?
let's talk about it after
We'll
the
talk about this
podcast.
after, but if anyone here wants to play D&D, it's my first D&D experience, so come on, open invite. We'll schedule a day in the week. But anyways, back to back to you guys like board games online. Anything else that's like changed other than like board games for you?
Animal Crossing has taken over my life.
I think we have out of the four of us the biggest Animal and Crossing enthusiasts so far. Jess, tell us about the Animal Crossing life.
Look at my image. It's literally my character from Animal Crossing.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not shown on stream, but if it was, for those
Oh.
listening, her Discord picture is her Animal Crossing villager.
What?
It is. It is.
Oh, it is.
It's got a pink headband. She's digging with a shovel. It's adorable.
Wow.
That's cute.
Adorable. Adorable. Daniel says
Yeah.
we should go back to playing Yu-Gi-Oh online.
There's
Just
also Magic the Gathering.
Magic, huh? That's a whole new card game though. I can't do Magic. But all right.
We
all
have
right.
like a beginner friendly edition. Anyway, sorry.
Oh no. I see. That's cool. But like I feel like this is a good opportunity for a lot of people to just like learn a new skill or hobby that they don't have to go outside for. Like that's not necessarily sports related or like physically demanding. Um I don't know, but Jess and Sherry, since you guys play Animal Crossing, like it's the big craze. It's everywhere. I see memes about it. Everyone on my friends list is playing it on the Switch. I don't have it. Sell it. Sell it to me. Sell it to me. Give me your Animal Crossing pitch, guys.
Jess can go.
So basically, you get this deserted island package where you just go to an island, right? Like you've probably seen it already.
Okay.
You can basically shape that island into whatever you want it to be, and you can craft a lot of things. Like in New Leaf and City Folk and Wild World, you couldn't really create your own things with your own resources. It's almost like if New Leaf, like Animal Crossing New Leaf and Animal Crossing Pocket Camp had a baby, it's New Horizons.
Wait, are those like the previous Animal Crossing games? So like City Folk and what you just said?
Yeah. Yeah, City Folk, Wild World, and New Leaf are on the Nintendo DS.
Interesting.
Interesting.
I actually went back to play one of them on my DS, and like the quality is so bad. I didn't even realize. Like
Mm.
Wow,
it's so
you're one of those people. It's like you'll play the new edition and you'll go back to the old one. God, this one's ass. You're like you're
Like the graphics are just terrible.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was so bad.
Yeah. But like you just craft fish, find fossils and bugs, catch tarantulas, get bitten by them, get stung by wasps, um, slingshot rocks into the air into balloons, and get more DIY crafts. And also when it's like Sakura season in the game right now, Sakura season, so you can
spring.
catch cherry blossom petals, and then if you have enough, you can make your own DIY things. Like there's like a picnic set. Oh, there's also like a wand that you can get where you can just carry it in your pocket, and then you can change your outfit whatever you want, and you can go
It's
onto
really
your
cool.
friends' islands. Since you can't really go to their house in real life, just go to their island in Animal Crossing. Take all their resources and all their fruits and trample all their flowers, and then go back to your island.
What the griefer?
What the? I just heard you. You literally just ransack their island and leave.
Some PTSD, some Minecraft.
Dude, someone did that to my island already. Like I have all the fruits, right? And they like took every single fruit on all of my trees in my island. We have a lot of trees on my island. Be a forest if
Wait,
I wanted it.
so
to
is every
be.
island supposed to be like it's differently it's different generated, like the resources on it?
Yeah, so you have like 4 different fruits that your native fruit can be, and then you have to travel to another island or your friend's island to get all the other ones.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Does Tom Nook still haggle you for money?
Look at him.
Everyone knows the
I
end
love
game is paying off
Timmy
your
and
loan.
Tommy.
Nice. Man, I heard you missed like one very distinct thing that I'm very fond about. Not really, because I don't play Animal Crossing, but fishing.
What do you want to know about fishing?
I don't know. Everyone talks about flounders and sturgeons, so I don't know.
The
Caught a
sturgeon-
clownfish.
Isn't I don't know. A sturgeon just looks huge.
Yeah, I think the sturgeon and the stringfish, they're both seasonal, and it just ended on like 2 days ago, and everyone was talking about catching it then. And I spent like an hour trying to catch it, and then I gave up.
Okay, so you said seasonal. Was that winter and now it's spring?
I have no idea, but it doesn't spawn after March. But you can cheat and like reset, like set the time on your Switch, and then it basically like lets you time travel, but it's not good.
Cheater, what a cheater. And then the one guy, the mole underground is gonna yell at you or whatever.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've seen those videos online. Interesting.
Haven't seen him in New Horizons yet, cause like they have this new autosave feature in New Horizons.
Did you time travel?
Time travel to go forward, because I was too lazy to wait for my house to be built and upgraded. I don't have a whole day to wait for that, so I just time traveled 1 or 2 days, and then I time traveled back.
And he didn't visit you?
Didn't visit me at all.
Oh wow.
Wow. Cheater! What a cheater! That doesn't. That also it's like technically time traveling. That doesn't make sense because you time travel forward to get something done, but then you time travel backwards and it's still there. But okay, cool. Animal Crossing. All right, for you two then. What is so far? What is your favorite aspect about this new one? Just like what's your top thing?
Nook phone.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
So it's just basically so your character, your villager, has a smartphone.
Wow,
And it
it's the
literally
future.
has everything. They have a smartphone, and then you can get Nook Miles, which is a different type of currency besides bells.
Okay.
And it's like a whole database of everything. So it has all the creatures, the fishes, the DIYs. You can go to your friend's house. You can text people on it if they're online.
Wow. So it's like
That's just basically my favorite part.
cool. What about you, Cherie?
Yeah, same. I like how they had like the online playing with friends feature is really nice. After playing the DS version again, definitely the graphics are really nice. Yeah, I think overall it's a huge improvement. Like a couple of the new things that you can do is like change the geography of your island later in the game. It costs like money, but it's like an option, so you can further design and decorate your island, or
Right.
like you can design it more. There's like 3 tiers now, like 3 different levels of the island. Yeah, just a lot more customizability, and I like it a lot. So yeah.
Nice. You can change your island geographically. What the?
Yeah, but it costs money.
That's against the rules. Just kidding.
You just pay money to construct your island.
You're gonna make
It makes sense.
a man-made island.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, people like cutting down your trees, deforestation. Come on, guys, save the environment.
Just
I'm
put
kidding.
more trees.
Another thing.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
With the trees. So you know how you guys have fruit, right?
Okay.
If you eat it, it gives your villager a super strength. So it can bust up rocks, and then you can pick up a whole tree, like not even like a sapling, like a whole entire tree that's fully grown and plant it somewhere else.
Are your characters like freaking Popeye? Freaking eat a can of spinach and you have super strength?
Sounds like your
Basically
island
that.
has steroids in their.
Your fruit has something wrong with them.
That's for everyone. That's for everyone though. They eat like a fruit. Like you can eat up to 10, and then you can just pick up trees and bust up rocks.
Yeah.
Wow. Now imagine if that was in real life. Eat a specific fruit and you can lift a whole tree out of the ground. Wow. All right, Kemp. You've heard their pitches. Would you get it?
I'll pass. But what I want to know is, would Animal Crossing be this popular if it wasn't for Corona?
Yes, I think so.
Yes. The thing that I took into consideration was how fast the limited edition Animal Crossing Switch sold out.
I'm not gonna lie, that was super
That was-
cute.
Even if you don't play
Colors.
Animal Crossing, though, I think it's super cute.
Yeah, I agree. I don't play Animal Crossing. I thought the color scheme and the art was just nice. I was like, I would get that if I didn't already have one.
I was about to buy a second one because of that.
Same.
Oh my god. I would buy
I was gonna
the
sell
dock.
my-
I would buy the dock and the controllers and the Joy-Con.
It's so
controller.
expensive right now. If you want it right now, you have to pay $700 to get it.
That's like two
Jesus.
regular Switches. Excuse you.
Yeah.
Hell
All the Switches
no.
are sold out too.
Oh yeah,
Like,
the Switches are
stores.
out.
because
Yeah.
everyone wants a game system, but everyone wants the friendliness of the family friendliness of Nintendo and Animal Crossing than the other systems. It's great.
Mm,
It's great. Nintendo's making bank.
they are.
That's cool though. That's cool though. It's like I remember when the Animal Crossing on the Wii came out, like years ago, like literally 10 years ago, or over 10 years ago, and my friends used to play it a lot, and that used to be a big craze. But then all the next Animal Crossings, was there one on the Wii U? I don't
I don't
remember.
think
I don't know.
so.
Low key, I thought this was like Animal Crossing too, and I didn't know there was like 20 other Animal Crossings.
Yeah, I didn't know there were Animal Crossings on the DS either.
Yeah, it was like there's like
What?
wildlife and then like something like that. I'm just
I've
like,
heard
what?
of yeah, I heard of New Leaf. That's it.
Yeah, I was like,
But
whoa, I thought this was like Animal Crossing 2. That's why I thought it was so popular. Because it was the second.
No, it's because like not everyone like when New Leaf released, not a lot of people had the DS, mainly because our ages were like high school, like senior high school to college when it came out. So
So,
right.
not
you- so
everyone's
you're saying
priority was the
now that we're adults, it's prime time for Nintendo to cash in.
DS.
There you go. So
Also because of quarantine.
Yeah.
there you go. So there was an Animal Crossing for the Wii U. It was oh sorry. Sorry, I just had something it's like a little burp. Animal Crossing Wild World for Wii U. But the thing was not everyone had a Wii U. It wasn't a popular system, but the Switch super popular, right? So I think that also attributes to it because you can play a lot of games on the Switch. We got John in the chat posing a question. If Animal Crossing wasn't out right now, what would be your second choice?
Of
Whether
course,
that would
Doom
be,
Eternal.
yeah, but not everyone's into Doom. That's like
I'm
gory,
just,
shooty, metal as
Yeah.
hell.
I'm just kidding. They just came out at the same time.
And then they did a crossover.
Yeah. Did they?
Yeah, Doom X Animal Crossing.
Well, I didn't know they actually did an actual crossover. Unless you're memeing.
I don't know. You guys tell me. You're the ones who play Animal Crossing. Was that legit? It is, right?
Uh,
Because people have like Doom costumes.
I don't really like that genre of game. I guess if I were to look for something similar to Animal Crossing, I would go to Minecraft. I know there's a Switch version of that.
Stardew Valley.
Yeah, that too.
Jess, another.
I love that game.
That's what I was
It's
like.
a pretty good.
Yeah, I also had like a friend that I was talking to from Berkeley. She was saying that Stardew Valley, she didn't realize how many people played Stardew Valley, and I didn't know either because it's not one of those like super popular games that everyone talks about, but apparently has a big community. But then the fact that everyone on Stardew Valley enjoys Animal Crossing, I'm just like, wow, it's just like such an easy transition from what I'm hearing, right? Right, Jess?
Hmm. They're basically they're very similar.
Mhm.
Yeah, you
You know,
farm,
Stardew
you build
Valley was
stuff.
made by one person.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
Hmm.
that guy's also making bank.
He is.
Okay, but what would your second choice be, guys? So not Doom. You said Cherie. You said Minecraft
Yeah,
ish.
that's not my genre. Yeah, but I probably wouldn't be playing Minecraft. Just whatever, like everyone. And the only reason I kind of like fell into Animal Crossing was because everyone was playing Animal Crossing.
Oh, okay. But did you play Animal? But you said you played Animal Crossing games
I
before,
did.
though.
I played it before, but
Okay,
it was very grindy. So I was like, I don't know if I want to invest that much time.
gotcha, gotcha. What about you, Jess? What would you go for your second choice of game or hobby that wasn't if Animal Crossing wasn't out?
Um, I would play Sims 4.
That's good.
Did that come out recently, or that's just a game you'd play?
I've been playing Sims 3 for like around 5 to 6 years.
Wow.
And then Sims 4 came out in 2017, I think. And they just came out with another Stuffs pack. So there's expansion packs and Stuffs packs. and they came out with a new one. I think it was like for pets. I don't remember, but that would be like my second choice.
Nice. Well, Kemp, you don't play Animal Crossing, so what is your current hobby? Board games? Online?
Yeah, just booting up the League machine. I've been playing League recently.
Holy shit, dude. I've never seen you be on more than like once a week this often.
Yeah,
See,
dude. Honestly, like,
see,
I hit up that huge patch, and I'm just like, I'm gonna regret this.
Yeah. How long have you not played for though?
I
Like,
haven't played since well, it hasn't been that long actually. I haven't played since like
okay.
December, November.
but
Uh,
like played
But
consistently
before that,
though.
it was like a year.
yeah, it's hard to catch back up on League like if you haven't played for a while, just because they
Yeah,
release so many champions and like
yeah.
new
I mean, like,
changes.
I watch LCS still. I just
Oh,
don't play League. Yeah,
okay, not that bad then.
yeah.
They're remaking Fiddlesticks, and he looks scarier
Dude,
now.
he's terrifying. I played with a he was on my team and I thought he was terrifying.
But I watched the trailer. I'm like, that's spooky.
Very much so. Jazz, play League again. You never played League with us.
Oh, toxic. There's a reason why I left that game.
Wow, it wasn't me
Farming
though.
bunnies is a lot more a lot better than farming jungle camps.
Okay, all
Okay.
right, that's fair.
No, I
Who need?
League used to be my life, and then I like stopped playing because my grades were suffering.
Oh shit.
So also I spent way too much money in that game.
Okay. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, that one is a different issue. Yeah, being a time sink versus a money
Wait.
sink is different when the game is free to play.
But
And then
the skins, they help you play better.
no,
Skins.
says the person
That's always
who's
my
says the person whose favorite character is their cosplay, and I'm using their photo as a podcast photo right now. Cherie, the
That's an old
skins.
photo.
I know, but that's one of the ones you gave me a while ago. Didn't you just buy like a wall art of the Nidalee
Oh my god, yeah. I'm
Nidalee
super
splash?
happy about it. It's like 3 feet by 2 feet. It's really nice.
Wait, that's for 3 feet. That's pretty big.
Yeah, it's really nice. I can't believe I didn't buy it earlier.
I'm actually yeah, that's what I said when you posted on Snap and I saw it. I was like, yo, that's
Yeah.
really nice. Then I went, wait a minute. How come now that I think about it, how come you don't have more Nidalee merch?
Riot doesn't make any Nidalee merch. I'm so upset.
Yeah, all they do is make Lux
Yeah.
and Ezreal. Gosh.
Art.
Ah, man, but oh man, we forgot we all played League at one point. That's crazy, dude. Okay, but other than staying inside, guys, what are your thoughts on the lockdown after all this 25 minutes of playing Animal Crossing?
Yeah, this is a fat Animal Crossing advertisement in disguise of a podcast.
Yeah, I know, right? I asked you for a pitch and your favorite parts. But like, yeah, what are you guys' thoughts on the lockdown and the COVID-19 coronavirus 2019?
I think America is very slow on the uptake here with the whole corona.
But we're number 1.
Yeah, we're number one now. We're definitely the best at something.
We get the gold medal in confirmed cases. But
I also think that the numbers don't add up in other countries. So
no, I was gonna say that, dude. China's legitimately smurfing.
Yeah, China. All of a sudden, China no cases. Big thing.
For like a week and a half, and they were like, "Wait a minute, the numbers don't make sense. Statistically speaking, pretty sure China should be number one."
Yeah, they have like don't they have like more people than us?
Yeah, dude, they got like 1 point something billion people. They got literally like an eighth of the planet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know. What about you guys? The USA number one, but I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts?
I think it's pretty cool because like people are kind of like working together. ish. Like we're all doing the same thing, trying to like avoid going out. Um, but at the same time, I really like it because I get to stay at home and work, and I don't have to go to work. So I just roll out of bed and sit in my chair.
The social obligations of leaving your room.
Yeah.
That's
They
cool.
don't exist.
No, I know that. That's like when I have the option to work from home, it's like, the hour for me, a little, about an hour and a half for me to wake up, get ready, commute, and eat a small breakfast, and then go to work, versus waking up 15 minutes before I need to quote unquote, clock in, and then start doing something is so different. That extra hour of rest is great, but
Mm-hmm.
I know what you mean. It's just like, get up. Just I can do it when I want to, and I'm not being judged by physical people.
Yeah.
What about you, Jess? Because from a student perspective, how is this for you?
Um, it's so like I'm an hour ish, not even an hour. I'm like 40 minutes away from my campus, right?
Okay.
So instead of waking up 2 hours before class, I just wake up like 10 minutes before, get on Zoom, and attend lecture, and then go back to my bed and do whatever I want. But like, it's just a lot harder to learn the material, especially for me because I'm a biochemistry major, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have to learn like all this chem online without like a professor there like asking for help and everything. So it's just a lot more difficult to like understand and grasp the concept of what you're trying to do and trying to learn. Also, we don't have our laboratory instruction anymore, so we can't really see like real life results and real life experience. So that's just terrible, but
So
not
everything's just like
driving to school.
theoretical, basically.
It's like yeah, it's like, oh, hypothetically, say you have this sample, it weighs this much. How would it turn out? It's just like that. You can't really see it with your own eyes, which is just really difficult. I just enjoy not driving up to San Marcos from San Diego every day now.
Gotcha. So okay, so for you, anyways, or I don't know how you guys, because we all went to different schools, but and I don't know for like us alumni if you guys keep up with the news about your school, but like how was your campuses or alma maters or whatever tackling this? Like, Jess, how is San Marcos? Like, are you guys still gonna get graded and taking finals or whatever at the end of the semester or school year?
We're taking our finals and exams online. So what's going to happen for finals is that you'll be on it is
You'll be
gonna
on a Zoom?
be like a simulation. Yeah, we'll be on Zoom taking our exam, and then our professor is just watching us. They're watching every single student, and I'm just like, how is this gonna work if like the whole class is like over 80 people? Like you can't watch 80 plus people at once. That's just difficult.
Yeah.
Like, how is he gonna watch
We
you? Is it
did
just gonna be like your face? I don't get it. Like, how is that even gonna be useful in test taking for the
just like
professor?
go onto Zoom, turn on your webcam, your webcam, and then like they're just watching you. And if your professor is not using the Zoom type of exam test taking thing, then you have to download the Respondus lockdown browser. I don't know if you guys know that program or software, but basically it takes you to like a new separate window and you can't leave that window. It just basically locks you in that browser, so it restricts you from searching things
Oh,
up. But
okay. I was gonna say, I was like,
I don't
how do they
think that's
stop you from like looking from like you can lock that on your window, but what if you use your phone? I don't, I don't
yeah,
get I
yeah.
don't.
You can look at your phone, your textbook, your notes, like it's all in front of you. But I think what I
That's so
heard is
stupid.
that Respondus is trying to make a program in their software to record you while you take your test.
Oh wow,
So your professor can like rewatch it and see if you like cheated.
that's a lot of
So
footage to rewatch.
That's just invasion of privacy, dude. Like that's
so yeah,
recording
that's
everything on
that.
your computer. Not cool.
So it records your computer screen and records you. So your webcam's on and it's looking at you too. That's what I heard, but I don't know if it's going to like happen. We did postpone graduation
Oh,
for
really?
commencement. We
Okay.
postponed that, and then today we received an email saying that there are 2 confirmed cases from students on our campus.
Uh oh.
That
So
sucks.
I don't know if they were on campus or anything, but I was just like, damn, bro. School is still open. This would have been really bad.
Right. That's crazy. What about you guys? Uh,
I heard UC Irvine canceled their graduation, but this was like a few weeks ago. It might have changed.
I feel like it only got worse from since a few weeks ago.
Yes, no, I mean, they might have adopted like delayed it. They moved it to delayed because I heard a lot of students were like asking them to like delay it instead.
Oh, because they
And
actually want to
have
do.
I have a lot of friends graduating this year, and they're like pretty bummed about it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's the same thing too. Just they're all on lockdown. I
Okay.
don't know what's going on with their finals, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna make do with whatever's online as well.
Gotcha. I don't know. I don't know what Berkeley's doing. I don't know if they canceled like classes because I know some people are still taking online classes, but at the same time, like the people who are graduating this year, most of them don't even care as much anymore because they're like, I'm done.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah.
So like, I don't know what Berkeley's doing. I don't know. What about you, Cherie? You know a lot of
I
the
actually
students.
didn't keep up with my school, but I did keep up with my old computer science club, and they were responsible for hosting a hackathon, and that one got canceled. It's huge because like they got sponsors and stuff. So
Oh
I guess
damn.
they're canceling
Cherie.
events.
Damn.
Oh man, that brings up a good question that I thought of right now. What are some events that you're looking forward to that ended up getting canceled? That you, I know everyone is
Beyond.
looking beyond. Oh God, anyone? Coachella, anyone?
Coachella.
Coachella, Kemp, you know
Coachella.
you're about that Coachella life. I can't even say that with a straight
Coachella.
face, dude.
Dude, Hatsune Miku is performing in Coachella.
Wait,
Did you know?
Exactly.
wait, you're
And
serious?
Big
Hatsune
Bang.
Miku. Hatsune Miku is performing in Coachella this year.
Damn, were you
I was
gonna?
actually down to go.
Oh my God.
I was actually down to go to Coachella.
Damn, dude, Kemp going to Coachella. Holy shit. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
EC was
I'll be the
postponed.
babysitter for all these drug-induced babies.
Jess.
Okay, I don't take any. Those are my friends. I just stand there. I look at them like,
I mean,
Oh,
it's
you're
just
oh
limits.
you're their babysitter. That's right.
Yeah, just know your
because I
limits.
was on ground control.
You crowd control.
Ground control. So I help people, and I help strangers that are on drugs.
Okay,
And
okay.
it's a trip.
Okay, so we have Beyond
A trip
Coachella.
within it.
We got some raves, Cherry's Computer Science Club Hackathon.
There's a lot of stuff that got canceled. Or I was actually supposed to go to Vegas and like
Mhm.
we were gonna do clubbing and stuff there, but then that was like March 1st, and we just can't we canceled our hotel rooms, got those refunded.
Damn.
Oh damn,
Yeah, all the clubs
nice.
are closed. It
That's like
sucks.
all the hotels are kicking people out in Vegas, I heard, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's sad.
sucks.
Casinos were like, oh, can we still operate? But
You are not essential.
Dang.
Just like how boba isn't essential, but we still go get it anyway.
But it's still it's a restaurant though. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
You can't gamble to go.
They have buffets in the casinos. Think about it.
I guess. but I don't know. One event for me that got canceled. It was at the end of March. It was a huge Smash tournament. There was over 800 entrants, um, and then a couple other just for Smash, and then a couple hundred for other games, and spectators. So there would have been over like 1,000 people at this thing, and it got canceled like at the beginning of the month. And I was just like, damn, dude, the one time I was planning and seriously practicing for a tournament, it gets canceled because of the pandemic. I'm just like, shoot.
Damn, it sucks.
I know.
800 people?
Yeah, over it was looking to
Big easy.
be over 800 because by the time they canceled it, the last number I knew was 780 something. And there was still
Wow.
registration was still going to be open for the next like 3 weeks.
Wow.
So I was just like cuz when I signed up, it was under 700. A week later, it's over 700. I was like, so I expected over 800. But I don't know, dude. What other stuff do you guys miss that got canceled, dude? I
It's a lot
haven't.
of convention. Yeah, convention's being canceled now. Um,
Yeah.
Is
it's like
AX postponed?
AX is still under question. It's still in July, so it's like still a lot of
No.
time. But there was I was gonna go to Anime Frontier in Texas. That was in like April,
Mhm.
but that's it's canceled.
Dude, you think RTX is gonna get canceled?
It's the same weekend as Anime Expo, so
July.
I don't know about that one. But
Damn,
yeah, it's like a convention season is like it's here, and a lot of almost all of it. I mean, pretty much all of it's canceled.
that's such a bummer, dude. What about sports? Anyone here a sports fan?
Oh yeah, rip basketball, bro.
Yeah.
Dude,
Rip every sport,
rip
but
every sport, but
but
basketball
they're
was the
doing
first
a
one. Yeah.
2K20 tournament. I heard.
I saw that, dude. I was like, you're gonna get pro players to play a video game tournament. That's actually hilarious.
That's pretty troll.
And then I'm into like some auto sports or motorsports. So like F1 got canceled, so they did something similar too, where they got like pro amateurs and then video game pros, and
Oh,
they're
I
all
saw
doing
that. Yeah,
races. Same thing with like NASCAR. I'm just like, what the hell? It's interesting to watch because it's mostly just for the fans, so they can watch something, but it's not the same as what it could be as the
yeah.
real life thing. So
Are they
yeah,
actually good at that
who?
with like the NASCAR games and stuff?
Some of them are, because some of the pros play it for fun. They have like simulators and their own setups. Some of them
All
do, but
right,
not like not clearly not everyone's gonna be as good as uh the game as they are in real life. Vice versa.
right.
So I don't know. What about you,
Yep.
Jess? You got anything else canceled other than Beyond?
My Vietnamese culture night.
Oh right, I was actually thinking about going.
That's why my picture. So the picture that's on the on the thing.
On the podcast,
I'm
yeah,
sorry, on the podcast.
yeah, on the thing. Uh-huh.
Uh,
Well,
I'm
welcome,
sorry.
welcome to the Neon Thing, episode 27.
But as not a lot of people know this, but so at CSU and CSUSM, we usually this is our second year having a joint VCN, and I was a choreographer for 3 out of the 4 dances. So we were practicing for weeks, and then 3 weeks ago, we decided to cancel the event as a whole. So all of the times and days that I've been at UCSD was a waste. Or I wouldn't say it was a waste, but it's just kind of sad to see everyone's hard work just not being like shown and like showcased and all of that. And
Right.
this goes for all the other cultural orgs too. Like all the work they put into their cultural show won't be like a like isn't showcased and everything. So that's something that's really sad to see
Right.
everyone's hard work not being showcased.
Right. Right.
But
Right.
yeah.
No, I understand that because I did one Filipino culture night in Berkeley my freshman year. I did it one time, and it was like we were practicing, and like I only had like one thing. I was an actor, and I did it for you know 2.5 months, 3 months of prep, and then but for it to know that it was canceled, to 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 imagine that it was canceled would have been such a bummer to like not being able to actually do and perform for everyone after all that. I can only imagine that's like it's just the feeling. It just sucks, dude.
Mm.
What about you, Cherie? What else you had got canceled?
Nothing. I don't really go out that much. But I know there's a lot of like online or raveathons, so I've kind of been watching like one or two with my friends. We just like dance on the couch.
Just
Ra-
have like a webcam facing you, and you're just dancing and vibing.
Yeah, it's almost like we're there.
are these like the ones where people are like dropping EPs or albums or whatever, and they're just performing it live online, right? Or no, I've
Uh,
heard someone do that anyways.
yeah, there are people that do that, but then the one that I was like at, it was, I think it's from Insomniac, but it was like a raveathon night thing where they just had a couple like DJs go on and play live stream for people for like 30 to an hour.
Okay, cool. Cool. So you still
It's
getting
pretty cool.
sounds good. Sounds good. Hey, you want to send me some like cool sets or artists that you like listening to? I want to get into that.
Oh.
Both of you guys should send me stuff. I know both of you guys are into that a little bit.
Oh
So.
my gosh.
Oh my God, I love Porter. They're playing Shelter, my favorite.
The video for Shelter was really good. You should
Okay,
watch
I'm not even gonna lie. That it almost made me cry. Almost.
it.
It was that good. But I mean, I don't know, guys. How long do you think the lockdown's gonna last?
Um,
All right, hold on. I'm gonna let you guys think. Before you answer, I was talking to Kemp about this, and I was like, I'll tell you about it more. I was gonna tell Kemp about it on the podcast some more. I was saying that, you know how people were like, we're not gonna get out. This lockdown's gonna be a little bit lighter in May, right? Expected May. And then I went, watch, they're gonna lighten it up, and then it's gonna be the second wave of Corona. Then we're gonna go into lockdown for like another 2 months. Like I'm calling it now. Like there's no way that this 1 month of lockdown is gonna.
Takes.
I feel like there's no way this 1 month is gonna be enough. There's no way. That's how I see it. Like if we do it till May or longer, even if we do get out and quote unquote are released, I guarantee. No one say guarantee you. I feel it's highly likely we go into a second lockdown.
Released.
We're gonna get
Released.
we're gonna get released, dude. I don't. What do you? What's the term I'm looking for here? It's not released. We're gonna be
Free.
we're gonna be free for non-quarantined. I don't know what the term is anymore.
Free for non-essential outings.
There you go. There you go. I don't know, but what do you guys think? That's my thoughts, anyways. Regardless of how long it is. Sorry. Go ahead.
It sounds right. I feel like it's gonna go on for a while, but we'll see. It's probably gonna be really weird when they finally let us out.
People are gonna be
I
like,
don't-
"What is this
I don't-
sunlight?"
Yeah, I don't know when they're gonna find a. I mean, like it's not. I want to say a cure, but like a vaccine or something.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever they find a vaccine, probably like a month or two after that.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
what I want to say.
It's interesting because it's like vaccines usually, from what I've heard, take like a year and a half. But since this is such a big thing, people are trying to come up with vaccines now.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm
mean,
like,
there's a lot of factors that go into it. Like in the end, it's just like whoever finds it first, and then
and
it's gonna be the money, and then how you distribute it.
yeah, because it's like, are you gonna make a patent on it? Are you gonna what
Yeah.
country's gonna develop it? All that stuff, and
Yeah.
oh god, it becomes political, socio-economic stuff, and I'm just like,
Exactly.
just do it for humanity, my dudes.
Yeah. But no one out there actually gonna do that.
Yeah, there's no
So,
way, dude. There's no way.
It's gonna take some time.
A lot of the Asian parents have been sending around like like remedy. My mom told me to eat garlic and it'll prevent.
What, is Corona a vampire or what?
No, dude, you already know, dude. You need Vicks Vapor Rub.
Yeah.
The cure-all. Come on. Come on.
The only cure.
Of course, of course. God damn. I mean, I don't know. What about you, Jess? What do you think about this lockdown duration?
I feel okay. I actually have a lot of things to say about this.
No, I
'Cause,
I
like,
could tell. I could tell. You started with okay. I went, "Oh god."
I was like, okay,
Go
so
ahead. Go ahead. Let it out. Let it out. Let it all out. Let the world hear your thoughts.
I feel like this quarantine is probably going to go until the end of summer. Not gonna lie.
Summer, okay.
Even though it's supposed to peak this month, the end of this month, but if you think about it, the peak, you have to go up to that peak and they have to go down. And
Right.
who knows how long that like down slope is going to be. And if it's going to be like the same, like just thinking about how the peak went up from like, I'm gonna just say January
Mm-hmm.
until like May, because it's the end of April. So I'm like round it off to a month. That's like around 4 months,
Right.
right? And then if we're gonna go down, and if it's going to take another 4 months, that's literally fall semesters around the corner already. And also because there are so many people. I don't know about your guys' area, but in San Diego, we have all these people going out still for non-essential things. And I know it's non-essential because they just go to their friend's house and they drink and they party. I'm just like, guys, this literally defeats the purpose of the stay-at-home order.
Oh man, I
Hell
wish I
yeah.
could do that.
So
I know, right?
Good.
even leave my house, not even to go get groceries, without mom freaking out because apparently she has a PhD in WeChat. So
What?
she has a PhD from WeChat
Oh god.
and GroupMe and WhatsApp. And apparently these remedies are supposed to help us. And I'm like, okay, mom, that's
Okay.
fine.
That's fair. No, I know that too. I'm like, the boomers, I don't want to call all our parents boomers or whatever, but
They're boomers, man.
this is how they cope with it. They think that whatever they hear, whatever used to work because, people try to associate with something they know so they can cope with it in their heads, like, it's like the flu, but it's not really like the flu. So,
Yeah. I mean,
Hmm.
yeah, like don't treat it like the flu.
yeah. And like going back to a point that you said, Jess, it's like, the peak of the curve. You know how people would be like, "Oh yeah, flatten the curve," right? You're right. We still have to hit the peak. We haven't hit the peak yet. It's been 2 months, or month and a half, really, because it's only been like a bit in the U.S. for about a month and a half. But I agree. I just like I don't think until we hit that maximum peak of whatever. I don't know. I don't know how long we're gonna be here, but I just know if they end it before the peak hits, that's why I think we're still gonna go on a second lockdown if that's what they do. Cause I don't. That's just me.
Well, I mean, I think they're gonna. I mean, they're already going at it at a month by month basis,
Mhm.
which is, I think that's smart of them, because you don't wanna you don't wanna tell them, hey, we're gonna go lock down for 4 months, then that's when people actually start panicking. So if you give it to them like a little bit at a time, they won't panic as much.
Okay. Okay. I don't know. It's
I'm I'm just hoping that this dies down
it
by
will.
July.
No, it will. July con season.
By July.
Right, but I don't know. There's so much to consider. So many numbers involved. Statistically speaking, it sucks. California's doing okay, just based on the number of our people. But I don't know, man. It's not looking good. Um, Speaking of panicking, did you or anyone you know panic buy anything? Toilet paper. Namely,
Mm,
toiletries.
my family
Um,
didn't. I know my mom wanted to, but
yeah, my
I told her
mom.
not to. But
My mom panic bought a bunch
I,
of stuff.
What
I mean,
did
I haven't gone out in like a week, so I don't know how grocery stores look like.
well,
Yeah.
they're okay. I think they're slowly restocking. I think when the announcement, like the week before the announcement of like LA locking down anyways, or California locking down, um, shit was pretty empty. Like I was very surprised on how much things were emptied. But then after the lockdown, I think stores are still managing to restock, and like since people aren't going out because of the only go out when it's essential, right? I think stores are looking a little bit better now. Obviously not as they were before coronavirus hit, but I think they're slowly but surely still making their way in
Mm,
their stock. So my mom made me panic buy.
oh, what'd you buy?
So she was like, so I got off of work Thursday, and I was, I heard when I was scrolling my Facebook feed, I was like, oh, California's going on lockdown. I'm like, dude, that's crazy. Um, or LA was going on lockdown. I was like, oh, that's crazy. Before California as a whole went in lockdown. And my mom, before I got off work, she went, Nair, and I'm like, what? I'm like, go to Costco, go panic buy, like straight up, just that's what she
Go
said.
ahead.
Go panic buy. I'm like, what do you mean go panic buy? What do you need? There's no toilet paper. Because that's instantly the thing that I thought, right? I was like, I know for sure there's no toilet paper. They didn't have toilet paper for like the last week. So then she was like, just buy whatever. Go buy some pork, whatever you can put in the fridge. If you can get
Oh,
eggs.
don't do
I'm just
that.
like, all right, sure. So then I went and I was like, that was the most hectic I've ever been in a Costco. Like things are messy, things are like everywhere. Shelves are completely empty in some spots.
Was there a lot of
Um,
people at that Costco?
yeah, there was,
Oh,
and they
dude,
were
that
like,
that's what California wanted to avoid.
yeah, and then like they were limiting stuff when we could buy. It's like, oh, limit 1 pack of eggs per customer. I'm like, God damn, dude. And then they ran out of the cheap white eggs, so then I had to buy the organic brown eggs, which are like double in price. I'm just like, geez, I don't want to pay $8 for fucking a 24 pack of eggs. And so, but I bought it anyways because they didn't have anything else. And then, I bought other stuff. What my family would use or eat or whatever. But then and then we also bought stuff for like a buying boxes into the Philippines, and they're like, "Oh, we
Oh,
can fit more." So when I came home on Thursday, my family was like, "Can you go get more of that stuff on Friday?" Then I went to the same Costco very next day around the same time. That was how I said Thursday was the most like the most hectic I've seen in Costco. That Friday, that very next day after the lockdown, I went after work. That was the most calmest I've ever seen Costco. Like there was
oh.
like just enough. There's barely anyone there. I could calmly get the things that I need without being like shoved around. Like not necessarily shoved around, but like being able to take the time to think and like talk to whoever I need to talk to, and get everything. And I'm just like, all right, cool. That was it, the contrast was like different. And then because there was so many less people on that Friday, the emptiness of the shelves was just even more uh the impact, the visual impact, because it's like it felt so much more empty. So I don't know. That's my Costco panic buying story.
I should drop my Costco.
Dude, Costco gas is so cheap. I love
Oh
Costco gas price
yeah,
variety. Dude,
yeah,
everyone.
but there's no reason for me to go out, so I'm not using gas.
Dude, I've never seen gas go this cheap. Freaking
Yeah,
87
dude.
at Costco is like 240, dog.
Oh
240.
damn.
And then 91 is 265. I'm like, dude, I've never filled a full tank of 91 for less than $40. It was amazing.
Mm,
So if you want to get gas, I suggest getting it from Costco because other other chains keep their prices the same or just as high? Don't go to Chevron.
I've seen a lot of. I mean, I haven't seen a lot, but there's like the United Oil by my house by
Mhm.
Stephen White.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah,
Also cheap.
that place goes down like a lot,
Nice.
or it just kept going down like every day.
Mhm.
Bah.
Okay. What about you guys? You have any things that you miss or experience during this going out?
I've been saving a lot of money, which is why I'm spending more money on games because
Wait. Time out. Stop. You can't compensate your spending by spending somewhere else. What the hell?
Invention works.
now
agree with her.
True, but still, that's okay. Whatever. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
now I can't afford games. Is the point? Yeah, like I can buy all these league skins now because I don't.
Oh my God, they make you better.
It's a trap.
Oh man, I feel like I've heard that from someone else earlier. A couple minutes ago.
Shit.
Uh-huh. But okay, so
Yeah.
a lot of league skins. Like, what other games did you buy?
In my mobile garbage game.
I see you're buying characters too, or buying more roles.
Yeah, I'm buying more roles.
She's
Oh
buying.
my
So
She's
God,
buying the credits
you're
for
in
the
the rabbit
roles.
hole.
She's wailing.
Yeah.
She's wailing.
She went down the rabbit
mean,
hole.
I'm saving so much money by not going out.
But
I don't know if
it's
you're
not.
saving
It's
money
not
anymore.
saving money if you're still spending it.
I'm spending a lot less still than like how much I was spending when I was going out though. It's weird.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I should have like gone to go like quote unquote panic buy food because I didn't realize how much I was depending on my like company food.
Lucky.
Yeah, so I used to take that home for dinner too, like eat it for lunch and then take home extras for dinner. And
Wow.
then that's why I didn't have to go buy stuff. But now
Oh,
I have no food. So yeah, I needed to buy a lot of frozen meals and stuff.
no, I feel that. Same.
Yeah.
What about you, Kemp?
What do you mean? Like,
I don't know, man. You said you don't go out much now, but did you go out much before now?
um,
Is there a change in your lifestyle because of lockdown?
actually, you know what? It's not too much of a change.
Same.
It's true. Yeah, it's true. I haven't been spending much money because, yeah, I mean, like I'd buy food, but then like now I'm just like, there's a lot of food at home. I'm just gonna eat here.
Are you living with your parents?
Yeah, I live with my parents though, so
Oh, lucky butt.
Same,
yeah,
same. Especially like when it
yeah.
was working from home, it's just like, oh, it's lunchtime, and my mom's actually making lunch. I went, wow, look at that.
Dang.
Yeah, so actually, like Jake, during this whole Corona thing, when it was first starting,
Mhm.
my parents were actually in the Philippines.
Oh.
No one was making food at the house except for my
Aw.
sister,
Mhm.
and then like I mean I don't eat a lot anyway,
Mhm.
unless I'm out with friends.
Mhm.
But like as soon as they came back, there was too much food in the house all of a sudden.
It's true.
Dude, speaking of people in the Philippines, dude, freaking, we have like family members stuck in different countries. It's crazy. Like I have a cousin staying with us right now. He was only gonna be here for like a month and a half. He was supposed to be flying back, I think last week or this week or something. He's staying here till June now. So that's crazy.
Dang.
And like we have some
Wait,
like
you can't go back to the Philippines or?
no, all the flights have been canceled.
Oh damn.
Mm.
So I'm just like, that's crazy. And like we had some family members that like my dad almost didn't make it back. Like he was gonna fly from uh, Asiana to Korea, but then they canceled. They were gonna postpone his flight, so instead my family ended up buying Eva Air and then
Wait,
fly
so how
to
much longer?
Taiwan instead. So how much
So
longer?
how much longer is I think your aunt?
Oh, my aunt is
How
here.
much longer is she staying?
No, she went back already. But like it's a different
Oh
family
wait, so
member staying with
wait,
us.
what are you talking about? Oh,
No, I'm just like
okay.
it's a different like
Isn't this
cousin.
like visa issues?
I don't know if visa issues are gonna apply. Um, I mean, he has the 10-year
Okay.
visa, so it's fine that he stays
Oh, okay.
here. But like, even if it was a visa issue, I don't think the coronavirus would, because of the lockdown, would apply. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
people don't want people leaving other countries, and we were concerned like even if he does manage to go back to like whatever country, like because he flew here, Air Nippon, so Japan. So if they like he
Yeah.
went to Japan and like for whatever reason they are like they don't want to hold him there, they kick him back to us, kick my cousin back to us in the U.S. and they're like it's the U.S.'s problem, and they're like he was in a different country, so he's got to be in quarantine. So we like just to be safe, so you don't have to go through that. We just stay here with us until June.
Oh.
So it's pretty crazy. Um, I don't know. But what about you, Jess? How's your lifestyle changed, other than not missing your commute?
I miss breathing.
Huh?
And I miss
Is this breathing? Is
I
that what
miss raising.
Oh, I thought you said I miss
Yeah.
breathing, and I went what?
Yeah.
You heard that too, right?
Yeah.
I miss raising and my friends and being outside. Like there's a reason. So I obviously drive like an hour to school, right? But I stay there till like it's dark outside. So even though my classes are in the morning, I stay there till like 8 or 9 at night.
Damn.
I just miss being on campus and being inside the library the whole time.
No. The change of environment, getting so used to it as a student, you're just like, nope, can't even leave my house.
What this one's sounding like more extroverted the more I talk to her.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I sound extroverted, but I like being at home and indoors. Like I'm at school, right? But I don't talk to many. I only talk to one person, and that is my little. And
Oh.
that's it. I don't talk to anyone else.
The audacity, right? Um, yeah, but I mean, like, for you guys, just like how Kemp brought it back. I mean, do you guys enjoy being in lockdown? Like, do you guys like just like I miss going out. I miss being able to do the things that I want to do, and like I was getting was it cabin fever of like getting restless
Oh my god.
until someone lectured me. If you're watching, you know who you are. Thanks for the lecture. Um, yeah, I got some sense talked into me, so I'm like I'm okay now, but I don't know. What about you guys? How did you guys handle the transition well or no?
Yeah, I think I did. Shit.
I'm
Shit.
very comfortable.
Shit. It's easy to keep myself entertained, man.
Dude, Kemp, remember, there's a limit.
Stupid.
Sorry, I know you two don't get it, but that's an inside joke for us right now. I mean, what about you? You guys transition well or no? Cherie, you said you're okay.
I'm like hella good because I love rolling out of bed and then just sitting and starting to
So the main difference is just your food.
getting to work. Oh yeah, no food. That's the big thing. But
Oh, I
I
see.
mean, I like rolling out of bed and working. That's a lot better. I get to stay in my man cave all day.
Nice. Just were you gonna say something?
Oh, I think I was okay with the transition. It's just I miss work and I miss the kids. So
Oh, care to explain what you do?
context, I work I work at Magnesium to put in context. So I teach kids from elementary to high school math, and they always brighten my day. So right now we're doing online Magnesium at home. I misspelled my name in the work email, so we have to make our own email address, and I misspelled my own name.
Unfortunate.
I spelled it like Jessicca.
Jessica.
I did extra E.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
It was a good transition. Just miss Disneyland though.
Oh God, I miss Disneyland, dude.
Uh,
If we're still on, well, Disneyland said they'll extend it for however long we're in lockdown, anyways. So for annual pass holders, anyways. So
Yeah, dude,
that's
rip
okay.
Disneyland.
Is it really Rip Disney, dude? From what I
Yeah, dude,
heard
rip
many years
Disney, dude.
ago. From what I hear, okay, so this is what I heard many years ago. This was like literally like almost a decade ago or something. It was like it only takes Disneyland to be open for 3 hours for them to make a profit in a day. So theoretically, since they keep raising their prices, I'm pretty sure it doesn't take 3 hours anymore. But I'm sure they can make up whatever money they lost in being closed, quote unquote money lost. Is they can make it back
What?
in a month, dude. They can make it back in a month.
Oh, they like tap into their savings. I mean, inflation is a thing, so
Dude, if they raise their
it
prices again
doesn't,
after
it
this, I'm gonna
doesn't,
be so
it
pissed.
doesn't, yeah, it doesn't have to be 3 hours, man. It could be 4 hours now.
Yeah. But who knows, man? Who knows? It's Disneyland, man. They're gonna do what they want. If anything, watch. You know how we were talking about who's gonna make the vaccine and the cure or whatever? It's not gonna be any country. It's gonna be goddamn Disney, dude. So they can open up their parks again, dude. They have. I bet they have the technology. They have the money.
I'm sure they're backing certain like
Medical
other
corps.
companies to, yeah, certain labs to figure out
Yeah.
because I mean, whoever finds it, I mean, those guys gonna make money too.
Right. Cause come on, Jess. Like those Imagineers. They're working on like the cure. They're not making
they
roller
have their
coasters.
they have their Disney college programmees. They sent them home. Sadly,
Come
And
on,
then-
like personally, all right, just to back it like slightly back serious again, but like I honestly don't think it's gonna be like a public sector that finds the cure. I think it will be private sector, because there's no way sector has enough funds to do all this research. So I'm pretty sure private will find it first. And if that's private Disney, someone owes me money because I was right.
Also, the Food and Wine Festival.
I know we were supposed to go. I'm so sad.
Okay, at least you got the Lunar New Year stuff.
We were supposed to go, and I was like, when are we going? When are we going? And then he went, I don't want to go. Coronavirus. And I was like,
I went like around Lunar New Year, right? You don't know how many people over there were wearing masks, and I was just like, bro.
okay, hold on. Time out. Wait, time out. People at Disneyland land wear masks normally all the time because they're tourists. That doesn't count.
But there was like so much more, because like I went with you, right? The week
Okay.
after I went with you, I went with my littles.
Okay.
And I was wearing a mask.
Whatever.
And my littles got scared, and then one of my littles. So I have like 7. One of them is from Korea. And he's like, dude, I'm scared because I'm in America. And I was like,
see, because he's not from here.
He's like,
doesn't
y'all wear
count.
masks more than Koreans. And I was like, no, we don't. And he's like, everyone has one right now. And I'm like, oh, you're overreacting, but it's okay.
Okay, well, whatever. I still wanted to go. But it's canceled, so whatever. But yeah, dude, like crazy being an ambivert. I want to go out. I want to see people, and I just want to do things outdoors and with people because I don't like going outdoors and doing stuff by myself. I want to experience it with people. I always try to make it a social event, but then social distancing happened, and I'm just like I can't do anything with anyone, and I can barely go outside. So I mean, ugh. It bothered me for the first like week and a half, 2 weeks for sure.
You know, when you go out, do you wear a mask?
It depends where I go. At work, I don't wear one. Some of the coworkers do, but I don't. I wear one when I go grocery shopping.
Oh.
or I try to run errands, and like
Oh,
I
okay.
try and wear like gloves, like latex gloves when I pump gas or
Oh, you wear
something now.
gloves too?
No, no, no,
Oh
only
man.
when I need to like touch stuff, like
Nah.
not at the grocery store, but like when I'm pumping gas or whatever, like shit, people touched and people don't wipe down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
so
mean, yeah, I guess that's fair.
like people wipe down the carts and like they give you wipes and stuff. So I'm like, I'm okay. But for like stuff like that, um, yeah, I mean, I'm able to cope with it now better for sure. But I don't know. I don't know how long this is gonna last, and we'll see, dude. It's been a wild. Can you imagine like a month ago we were operating like normal, and week by week it just escalated further and further. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, yeah, they increase like exponentially. You know, it changed like every like it changed by like the hour, man.
Exactly, it's crazy.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, yeah, hopefully we're all out of this sooner or later.
Yeah, man, it's okay. We got the introverted people all playing Animal Crossing and video games on their computers. Anyways, I mean, um,
It's not just for introverted people. You socialize on Animal.
fair, but
You like steal people's fruits.
Yeah, dude, steal the steroids.
Steal the steroids one.
Yeah, they give you superpowers.
Yeah, that's why the fruit gave you
Steroids.
like superpowers, man.
No one eats a
Like,
fruit and can lift a
now
tree.
trying.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, yes, whatever. But I don't know. It's I don't know, man. Well, I'll try to see if I can do podcasts more regularly now, with people's schedules being more free. Um, do you guys have any topics that you would like me to talk about, or if you want to come back on topics you would like to talk about at all? Whose keyboard is that?
Oops,
I'll
that's
take-
my keyboard. It's kind of
I'll
classy.
say after the podcast, if anything.
Okay. I was like, is that Cherie? Gotta. What kind of keyboard you got?
It's razor green switches.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a new keyboard too, eventually. But my keyboard's
Nice. You can build your own too. I'm actually doing that right now.
so expensive, and I don't want. I
To
don't
build
want.
your own?
Yeah. Well, not expensive, but like I'm not skilled enough to do that.
I think most of it is just soldering and
Yeah.
the micro controllers.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'd rather not do that. I'm gonna break something. I'm gonna
It's
try
not that
and
scary.
I'm gonna try and solder the
No.
switches and the wires in and be like, nope, dead. But yeah. I mean, do you guys have anything else to talk about or questions to pose? Open floor for you guys.
Anyone trying to learn any skills in the quarantine?
What kind of skills?
Like, I don't know. Like I don't know. Like any
Okay,
skills,
okay.
man.
Let me jump in.
Anyone working out from home?
Me. Oh God, I hate the gym being closed, dude, so
Oh
much.
yeah, that's really sad.
I'm just like I don't have free weights at home and like isolation machines, so I can't get as good of a workout as I used to do in the gym.
Mhm.
But I also know
like-
what you're talking about, like in skills. Like I know someone trying to relearn the bass, um, and I know someone else who's practicing their dancing again.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so stuff like that. Like other hobbies they dropped. If I still wasn't going to the office, I would have rebought Adobe Premiere Pro and started editing videos again. Bring up my YouTube, revive it from the dead, dude. But I don't know. What about you guys? Any skills, hobbies?
Mm,
I've been drawing this character from Epic 7.
Can I commission you for art?
I'll do it for free because I don't want like obligation.
that
Hey,
means
she
that
said for
that means you'll get it
free.
next year.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I have so much time right now, so
Oh,
You can
okay.
finish in like a week, but it's just like depends on what you want. I can give you a sketch really quick, but like if I have to do line art and color it, then it's a little bit longer.
That's
Can
fine.
you draw a guy on a horse holding a lightsaber?
Yeah, like
No.
a rocking horse.
Sure. Sure.
She knows it. She knows it, dude. She figured it out.
Sure.
But yeah. Well, I'll talk to you about that after. Yeah. I will keep in touch. But drawing, nice art. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Visually pleasing and stuff to look at.
Yeah.
But anything new for you, Kemp? Any skills?
I'm brushing up on coding.
Ooh.
Ah, shit, nice. What
Yeah.
language
Well,
are you
yeah.
doing right now?
C.
Python, C++.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Um,
Are you trying to get a job?
working on it.
What's your goal or like for learning Python, C++?
Mm, I'm not sure. Probably somewhere back end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But that's what I'm thinking.
Interesting. I know a lot of like coding boot camps, they teach JavaScript just because it's easier to get a job just because a lot of companies hire for JavaScript. But if you like Python and C++, it's not bad. I think they're for very specific industries though. But yeah.
Right.
Cool. What about you,
That's
Jess?
cool.
What about you? Any skills? Any skills?
Straight home. Besides fishing and collecting insects, not really.
Like surprisingly,
I've been getting better at building houses in Sims 4.
Oh shit, I thought like building houses in real life, man.
Oh no. My houses in Sims 4 are a lot better compared to the ones they made in the past.
So, interior and exterior design, or what?
More like the exterior. I'm very bad at interior designing.
Girl, we need to talk. I'll interior design the hell out of your house.
Don't let me decorate your house or anything. I can probably make like something pretty, but I cannot decorate for my life.
It's like the outside looks really nice and like it's all structurally sound, but then when you go inside, it's just a hot mess.
Basically, you see like these chairs and these like and the sofas and the rugs and the coffee tables. Everything does not blend well.
All right. Well, we'll talk about that one later as well. I want to see what you mean if you can. But
Stream Sims 4.
stream? You're gonna stream? Or even Discord stream? You stream it?
No, I'm good.
Oh. All right, sounds good. Anyone else have any other questions or stuff you want to talk about? We've been going on for about an hour and a half. So I mean, we can wrap this up soon if no one else has any questions. Oh, Mark's question.
I have a question too.
Yeah. Go ahead, you first.
What's the first thing you're gonna do as soon as we're off lockdown?
Dude,
Korean barbecue.
I'm gonna give you a hug.
Dude, you can do that right now, man. Just come over, dude.
Just
Fuck
come over
social
here.
distancing.
Fuck social distancing, dude. We're just gonna be social.
I miss the homies.
I need to kiss the homies goodnight, man. Man, Korean barbecue, that sounds good. I want sushi. I actually legit want
sushi too.
I legit want all you can eat sushi, dude. That's not something you can get to go.
Yeah. Oh, you can get it to go. It's a lot
not
easier to get to go than Korean barbecue, but
Oh yeah, for sure. But it's not like the same thing. You know what I mean? It's like
yeah.
All right, what about you? Wait, Kemp, did you answer? You didn't answer. Or Jess didn't answer either. Jess, what's
I
your
would go to Disney first. Like please.
Are you inviting me or is this what is this?
Myself. No, I'm kidding.
Kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not. You don't have to invite me. I'm just being pretentious. Yeah, that sounds cool. Disneyland.
You can go too.
Oh,
You
oh,
go too.
cool. Thanks.
We have to.
Thanks.
That's like two cinderella's like going at it.
All right, what? What about you, Kemp? What are you gonna do when lockdown's done?
Yeah, probably go out, eat with friends. You know,
Nice. I like to
that's what I'm hoping. You know,
I like to change my answer. Um, I'm gonna get infected and infect people, so then I can go on a second lockdown.
I see. You've been playing Plague also.
No, but seriously, once lockdown's over, I hope it gets over soon because I don't know if I'm gonna get that raise at work with a lockdown
Uh,
right now.
yeah, dude, there's less employees. That means more money for you, right?
Just we laid off a third of the employees because we're not
That means
making profit, and I
third
still get a
more money.
raise, dude. That sucks, dude. That feels bad, dude. I was like, I would feel super guilty if that happened. I'm just like, dude, we lost some cool people at the company because of that. Like, sure, I get more money, but whatever. You get the point.
I'm so lucky I work in health, like healthcare tech. So
Oh,
I
that's
don't.
what you do. Interesting.
We're bioinformatics company. I do like
Ooh.
backend stuff for the platform. But yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm safe for now.
I feel you. Like my work isn't even technically fucking healthcare related. We're still open. We're just an engineering tech.
No, I mean,
Mm.
I think a lot of tech companies that could work from home, like you know, they're pretty.
Oh yeah, anyone that
Uh,
yeah.
yeah, anyone
No,
that can work like remote,
If you can work
other than
remote,
like
then they'll work, right?
other than like
no,
what
I
you're saying,
think
I mean, yeah,
Bird. Bird had a lot of really good, like the scooter company.
Mhm.
They had a lot of really good engineers, and they had to lay off a lot. But like Amazon just swooped them up because they're good engineers. But
yeah,
a lot of like tech companies, like startups, had to lay off like a lot of people.
yeah. I mean,
Mm,
it depends
right.
on the profits too, you know. Like if your company is like it's like considered non-essential, like
Yeah.
whatever you're trying to sell, like yeah, you definitely gonna have
Yeah.
to lay off people.
Exactly.
Flight, like airplane companies, travel companies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I haven't ordered anything online recently, but is Amazon still able to deliver in 2 days? Or no?
I
I
hope
heard not.
so. Yeah.
They're making it so that only essentials they're prioritizing essentials. Like,
So I can't buy a TV. Interesting.
yeah,
It gets you in like 2 weeks.
yeah, like 2 weeks. Yeah, sounds about right.
Once they can fit it into their shipping schedule.
Yeah, I think I ordered a book very recently. Usually it arrives in like a week, and then now it's telling me fucking April 24 or something. I'm just like, what?
Damn, dude, 3 weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy crap.
This was like 2 weeks ago, man. It's like it's about to be like it's gonna be like a month and a
Oh,
half.
oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Yep, yep. Dude, you know what I'm gonna be sad about during this whole lockdown is how many restaurants are gonna close.
yeah. A lot of restaurants are probably gonna go out of business.
Mhm.
It's gonna be so sad. Dude, you better hope your Korean hot corn dog place is still gonna be open, dude.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I hope so too.
Uh,
All right, well, regardless of what happens, guys, I
Stay
want
safe.
to stay safe. I want to end this on a relatively positive note. And if it's not a positive note, I just want to end it on a note. That's gonna be my closing line from now on. Yeah, guys, just be safe. Everyone, wash your hands, social distance yourselves. Um, if even if you don't have the virus, act like you do, so you can keep everyone that you interact with safe and healthy, and we do not spread this. Um, be patient. It took me a bit more effort to be patient myself with this lockdown. And if anyone needs anyone to talk to, like myself, I like enjoying talking to people. Helps me keep my mind busy. You guys can always talk to me. That goes for any of you guys on the podcast and for anybody listening. Um, so yeah, I mean, you guys have any final words that you guys want to say to end out?
Damn, final words.
By Animal Crossing Islands. You're all welcome. All are welcome.
Steal her fruit.
What's your friend code?
That's a really long friend code. But I'll say
We'll share it. We can share that after the podcast. You guys can be friends.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you guys? Cherie or Kemp? Either of you want to go? Final words?
No final words.
No. Okay. Okay. Kemp.
Yeah, hopefully this all blows over soon so I can go to Anime Expo.
There you go. There you go. All right, everyone. Once again, thank you for joining with this episode of the Neon Podcast. If you want to be on a future podcast, I'll try to be more consistent with it. Now, just let me know. Hopefully, get some good topics. And I'd like to thank these beautiful people for joining me, Kemp, Cherie, and Jessica. Um, thank you, thank you. And
Guys, if you want to be on a podcast, now's your chance. Neuron has to do podcasts now.
Wait, why does he have to do podcasts?
because Kemp said so.
He has time to do it now.
I don't. What are you talking about? I still go to work, dude. My schedule hasn't changed. I just don't. I just can't go out more. So suddenly I have less plans. But yeah, you guys stay safe out there. Be healthy. Be smart. And
Be smart.
be patient, man. So you guys have a good one. Make sure you guys stay safe. With that note, I love you guys. Peace out. Thanks for watching.
Later.
Bye.